Well, we're going to continue on with the Tucson Gem event. Perhaps you've been watching the shows over the last few days. The Tucson Gem event is every year around February, where everyone, and I'm not just talking about the United States, all over the world gather in Tucson to see the most spectacular gems. And we, of course, are there. We love it, and we bring you back the best of the best. The Gem event is more than one single event. It is thousands of participants and attendees at more than 40 sites around town. Dozens of shows take place all at the same time. And the main event of this two-week showcase is the acclaimed Tucson Gem Mineral Show. Speaking of minerals, we are going to be featuring in this Chaco Canyon show not only Kingman turquoise, but also Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I'm so excited. Jennifer Juan is here, who represents the artist, the Native American artist that you, of course, live with and grow up with and know personally. And so handcrafted, hand done, using techniques from years and years past, but incorporating modern jewelry making techniques as well, but still doing everything by hand. And so welcome, and great to do a show with you. It's been a while since we've done a show together. I'm super excited about this show. Can you believe we have, I was like, how do we have Sleeping Beauty turquoise in this show? Like, I thought every time I say, well, this is the end of it, there's like one more show. So I have 62 earrings of Zuni Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That's the tribe that created this genuine Sleeping Beauty. And if you're not familiar with the different kinds of turquoise, the Sleeping Beauty mine is closed, gone, nothing else coming out of it. It's known for that robin's egg blue. At $79.90, I'm surprised we have 62 pairs actually. And this is the last show with Chaco Canyon. So this isn't like we have 6 more shows and everyone else gets more. This is all we have of this particular earring. Under $20 to get home. It is brand new. The item number is 525604. I think we have Nikita here with us, and she's going to be joining us modeling throughout. And the silversmith work and all the pieces are just so phenomenal. And that necklace that's coming up looks amazing on you. I'm excited. I'm so excited for that necklace.
What you see here is that what we're doing is we're branching out into the Zuni tribe, and we're able to get artisans from there to bring us different styles of jewelry making, especially their family line of jewelry. And for the Zuni people, they're very well known for their lapidary work, especially for their needlepoint designs. And each Zuni artisans have different family ways of doing their jewelry making, and so this is one of the styles that we have here today.
I'm wearing those, and as is Nikita. There's Nikita. I knew Nikita was here, way across the studio. And what I love about when you elevate to the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, you can wear it. Now you see that I'm wearing, Nikita's wearing them. You can wear them dressed up. You can be casual, but this is turquoise. And every woman needs a fabulous pair of turquoise earrings. And by the way, Sleeping Beauty turquoise is the best of the best. We have 56 pairs of earrings, and now 200 people just jumped on the line all at once. I'm sure that we're gonna have many sellouts, because as I looked through the show, I made a note of what the quantity was in each one, and it's like 50, 40, 30, we don't have thousands of anything, because each one of these earrings is handmade, hand done, handcrafted. And by the way, we would love to hear from you. If you own Chaco Canyon, if you're lucky enough to have Sleeping Beauty turquoise earrings, the toll-free testimonial line is 1-866-376-8255. Listen, if you have at all ever wanted a pair of turquoise earrings, these are the perfect tube. But they're Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That's like the best of the best. I mean, honestly, where are they hiding this? It's probably Jay King has like a garage somewhere, because I know you guys are buddies.
Just like how you said that yesterday, he was saying that basically a lot of the silversmiths out there are like hoarding their...
Yeah, they have to be. They have to be, because you said it's because I don't know if we've done a lot of things with the Zuni tribe. I feel like it's like newer for Chaco Canyon.
It is newer, being that I think that within the past year or so, we barely started bringing in one artist at a time and seeing how their pieces are doing, and they're just taking off.
Right, really taking off. Okay, so by the way, we are doing a bonus buy. Keep shopping for these earrings. I have about 20 pairs left, but if you buy these earrings or anything in my show, you get $10 off of one of Colleen's gorgeous prestige 3-piece 2-level jewelry boxes. Now, They really keep your jewelry beautiful. We have amethyst, aquamarine, we have black garnet, gray rose quartz, sand, sapphire, or white. And, you know, they have this velveteen lining with a jewelry guard anti-tarnish treatment, which is perfect for this type of jewelry. Obviously, genuine turquoise, genuine sterling silver. By the way, I'm continuing to wear the earrings till every single one is gone, so we still have them. This is the pendant that I'm wearing. It's called the Cluster Pendant. This is Kingman turquoise. So in the show, we have Kingman and Sleeping Beauty. It's like the best of the best. $20 off, $129.90, and I have 83 of these pendants. The chain is not included. We do have the liquid silver chains back in the show, though, and that's what I'm wearing it with. The chains are available in the show. Just amazing. This is such an amazing pendant. I mean, it looks fabulous. But look at the color of the turquoise. Look how gorgeous the quality is. You have the details on the bail with the silversmith that has created. And so who's the artist, Jennifer, for this?
The artist there is Sheena Jack, and she says that with this pendant in mind, she said it is for your protection, it's for good luck, and she says that when you're giving a piece of turquoise to someone, or whether it be a gift or just to pay homage to a woman is meant to serve, to be a protector and a healer, and it is said that she is intuitive. And so what Father Sky had done is that he had made turquoise for man to remind him that, you know, women always need to be loved. And so
that is 100% correct. And it's Valentine's Day. Yes. So today's Valentine's Day.
This is the stuff. Right. and so just to remind him, you know, he made turquoise in the image of a woman. So because she is a protector, she's a giver of life. And so, you know, this is what she pays homage to.
I love that. Well, I think that's why when we're talking, well, this is Kingman turquoise, but the Sleeping Beauty mine is named after the fact that it looks like a woman sleeping on her side. Lying on, yeah. Look at that. All right, well, we're learning a lot out here today. Now, I love what Nikita's wearing. Like a suede jacket with a little white tee. I feel like the white brings out the beauty of the turquoise in her little white tank, and then the suede is kind of like that Southwestern style, and that is like the perfect outfit to wear turquoise. Absolutely stunning. And by the way, seasonless. Turquoise is seasonless, and it's really for any age, and it's becoming more and more popular. As a matter of fact, globally, turquoise is just exploding. I mean, all over the world. Always very popular in the United States, but now, you know, we're competing with other countries buying all the turquoise here. And so because of Jennifer bringing them here to HSN, we have 1 hour, one show, and each item. And, you know, Rob, how many are left of the earrings that I just had? I know that things are, I have 20 pairs of the Sleeping Beauty earrings. 20 people can get the Sleeping Beauty earrings. And this pendant, I started out with 83. I think we have about 70 left now. So the item number is 497944. And, you know, just the beauty. It's the beauty and natural of handmade, handcrafted, and from, you know, artisans, that it's just like their culture and their whole life and their whole spirit is put into these pieces. The item number, thank you, Jennifer. I definitely talked too much on $32.48 is a flex pay. Extra flex payment through the whole show with your HSN card. So $25.92 to get home on your HSN card. So are those the earrings that we have 20 left of, or okay, my producer, this is a quote. If you want these, you better call now. As a matter of fact, I'll probably be wearing, I'm gonna change it to different earrings. Let me see. Yeah, because these are about to sell out. So last call, 525-604. So there's the last call on those earrings. But can I just show you, this is not scheduled to do a presentation, but it is the only princess cuff that we've got. It is appraised at $549. It's only $269.90. And what sizes do we have, Rob? 6 through 12. And how many do I have total? I have 80 of them. And I'm kind of guessing that that's all we have. So here you go. So it fits a wrist. By the way, you put the ring on first. Let me show you how to put on a princess cuff. You put the ring on, just like you're putting a ring. You slide the ring on, and then you take the cuff, and then you just pop the cuff in like that, right around it, and then you squish it. It's $60 off the HSN price. They're just amazing. Like, everybody in the studios like walked over to me. Now, we're not even doing a presentation of that. I just had to show you that we have them available. Now we're gonna talk about the Zuni Turquoise Inlay Cuff Bracelet. It is already a customer pick on hsn.com, and yes, indeed, that is Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
With this, this is also Zuni, and the artist in here is Glenetta Luna. And she's from the Zuni tribe out in New Mexico. So we brought her cusp before, and so a lot of people had asked for it, so we brought it back again. And with this, she says that making jewelry is her passion, and because she has started in her teens. And when you see this, you see the different artisans here that I've also worked with. These are Navajo artisans, and I've asked them questions. You know, who did they make their first pieces for, and what is most memorable about giving a person a piece of jewelry. And for the men and the women, they say for the women mainly, it's because women need to be happy. Women need to be adorned with pieces of jewelry that they feel that is that gives them happiness. And so with this, Glenetta says that she hopes that she will continue to bring HSN pieces of her jewelry.
So pretty. And the Sleeping Beauty turquoise has that robin's egg blue with no matrixing in it.
No.
It's like the most beautiful natural gemstone. And these are all stabilized, by the way, which is a process that raises the value of the turquoise. Turquoise is naturally a very porous stone, so over time it gets kind of brittle, and when you stabilize it, it makes it, more durable to last. And that actually, sometimes when you treat a stone, if you have a ruby and you make it glass filled, it's not as, but with turquoise, when you stabilize it, it like takes it up to, elevated level, and more work is put into it. So this beautiful bracelet, take a look. And this, of course, no matter what you have in your turquoise wardrobe, this will be perfect. And you have a size of 5.5 through 6 3/4 wrist. Pop it on, and then you can give it a little squeeze this way. A squish, actually, I learned that yesterday with Paul Woods. A squish, don't squeeze it this way, a squish. I think that's the technical term. Look at how absolutely, that color is so beautiful.
This is pretty, and especially for, there are different stories about turquoise, and one of them being that if you're going to give a piece of turquoise to someone, it is meant to, protect them and to heal them. There are different tribes out there that say that for turquoise, the warriors will go out and put on a piece of turquoise to their arrowheads when they go out into war, or if they go out to hunt, and it is meant to guide the arrow to where it's supposed to go, and for good luck so that they would bring back either their kill to feed their family, or if not, if they're going into war, that they would come back warriors, great warriors. And they also say that if you tie a piece of turquoise behind a horse's ear, when you're riding it, the horse is said to believe to be serene in a sense when someone's breaking in a horse. And so there are different stories out there that different Native Americans talk about, and especially when it comes to turquoise.
Where is the Zuni tribe located? Is that Arizona?
It's in New Mexico.
New Mexico. That would have been my second. And did you go to how did you meet the artists? How does that?
What we go out there is we meet different artisans. There's a school out there that teaches the tribal members, if they're willing to learn the style of jewelry making, they're welcome to come in at a young age, and especially anybody at any age. And for the Zuni people, they're very friendly and happy to invite you into the village and to show you, their artwork that they have there.
This is so cool. And you know what else? If you're somebody who likes to layer, I just want to take a look. Okay, I do have one watch in the show. This is the first watch I think I've ever seen that we've ever done. And I just want you to see how cool, the layering. Turquoise is definitely something that you can layer. And when you go to Southwest, in that area, layer, layer, layer. You're not going to see somebody with just a turquoise ring and then nothing else. Am I right? Yes, it's going to be and this is a perfect kind of compliment as you build your wardrobe. We have 140 of these left. We were going to talk about it for just about another minute. handmade, already a customer pick on hsn.com, and just, you know, the quality of the turquoise was Sleeping Beauty turquoise. The mine is closed. There's going to be no more mining there. And, you know, I remember a couple years ago bringing in like the last of the Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and when I read this show and I saw that, I was like, wait, what? I mean, I'm really surprised because I think you're right. Some people have just been keeping it in their backpack under their beds, you know what I mean, or something. I don't know.
People were going mad like the day it closed, and I mean, people were just running into this trading post I was working into, and they were trying to get every piece of Sleeping Beauty that they could.
Well, the value is just crazy. It's going to be. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to know that, you know, if you can't get them anymore, it's going to be because they're so rare. That's why I'm actually pretty shocked that we have as many pieces as we do. So item number 433377, almost a perfect 5-star customer pick. And I do have an update for you. Speaking of Sleeping Beauty turquoise, the earrings, they're completely sold out, so I really appreciate everybody calling and ordering them quickly, and that's going to happen a lot, only because we're very, very limited. And here is a gorgeous ring. Look at the color of the Kingman turquoise. That's what we have in the show. It's only $69.90. By the way, you go to a gallery store. These are gallery pieces, handmade gallery pieces. You go to a store in Arizona, New Mexico, in a gallery, you're not going to spend $69.90 on this. We have 6 through 12. 12 is last call already. For FlexPay of $17.48. And I am wearing this if you would like to see it on. I don't know if you want to kind of take a little peek at wearing on the hand. I really notice the color, just the color, how incredible it is. Just really, I mean, it's so beautiful and really a very comfortable ring, beautifully made. So we're going to move on to the liquid silver necklaces. And we have 18-inch and 24-inch. And if you're someone who has these great pendants that we have throughout the show, like the one I'm wearing, then you're gonna want something, you know, just as beautiful. And these liquid silver, tell us how these are made. It's like they're little beads put together, right, Jennifer?
They are. They're very tiny little pin-sized tubular beads, and we have artisans who are beaders as well as silversmiths, and so making one like this, it'd be a good maybe 2 to 5 days depending on the artisan. And
for one necklace?
Yeah, so whether if
2 to 5 days for one necklace.
Yeah,
wow.
It'd be about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it'd be about 6 months to a year for me. Because they hand string every bead.
They hand string it, and if you look at it, if you bend it, you'll see it's like really, really super duper tiny. And I've seen some of the silversmiths just sit there and just, you know, string them out like nothing. And I've tried that. I've tried doing this. I've tried, they've tried to teach me how to solder.
I would need the craziest reading glasses to do that kind of, because my eyes, I don't think I have even the eyesight to do that.
I barely got a few on there, and I'm just like, no, that's enough. And there's a woman that is one of the artisans that we have. Her name is Loretta Del Garrido, and she was trying to teach me.
Loretta, yeah.
She was trying to teach me, and she was doing some horse pieces, some horse pendants, and she was knocking them out. I mean, it was just like second nature. And so she was asking me if I wanted to try, and I couldn't do it. I didn't have the hand-eye coordination for it.
I don't think I do.
I tried doing
my fingers are too big.
the silver beading, my nubs. I call them my fingers, my nubs, and I couldn't do it. And I mean, she laughed, but she tried.
Oh, there's Loretta.
Yes, there she is.
There she is. She's, magic. And you know what? It's probably years and years and years of practice.
Yes.
Just.
I mean, she was sitting there telling me stories, and I mean, I had a good time talking to her, and Lloyd Martinez too as well. He's one of the workers that sits, silversmith that sits next to her, and he's very quiet and very humble, and he would laugh every so often, and so he told me his stories because I went from different artisans. And
do they watch when their pieces are on HSN?
Yes, they do. They do.
Well, hello there. Want to say hi?
All of the artisans watch. They love to hear your stories, and they ask, what did the people say about their jewelry? Do they like it? And sometimes they'll often ask, what is their expression? I don't really know what their expressions are, but I mean, just to hear people that do call in, talk about it, and they like it a lot. Yeah,
we do. We love it a lot. So, by the way, the cross that Nikita, the pendant that she put on to show you how great this liquid silver necklace, that's coming up. We do have that. Actually, I think we may not have time scheduled for that, but it is available. So if you call in, you can get that cross as well. So that liquid silver, it has a spring ring clasp in the back, and it is 1, 2, 3 strands. So you see the 3 separate strands, and each strand are separate beads that are genuine silver. So it creates this look of that liquid silver that you can kind of drape around. And look how beautifully they're made. So $24.90 for the 18-inch and $29.90 for the 24-inch. Your flex pay is either $6.23 for the 18-inch or $7.48 for the 24-inch. Now, the pendant that Nikita is wearing, I think a lot of people are calling in and asking about it. The item number is 486066. It's $119.90. It's at a Tucson Gem Event price. So if you would like to pick it up, it is definitely available and gorgeous and limited at $29.98 to get home. So we're just giving you like a peek at that. Ooh. Now, I know you're wearing this. I can't, this one takes my breath away. $449.90, appraised at $845. This is a gallery piece, handmade, genuine Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And you can see in the center of the flower, there's kind of a mosaic of different materials of turquoise and coral, creating this just amazing floral. And there's one on the side, one on the other side, and only 45 of these are made and available. That's all we have, and it's just spectacular. Maybe Jennifer, you can be our model. She's wearing it right now.
I like this because actually, the way you look at it, it's a face, and you see the eyes, and you see the mouth there, and this is actually the sun face of the Zuni. And the artisan here is Birdie and I may be saying this person's last name wrong, Sosia. And if I did say your last name wrong, I do apologize. You have different artisans from different tribes, and this person is from the Zuni tribe. And for the sun face, you know, that is to pay homage to the sun and the rain, and to bring in the water for the crops, and especially for the corn that they have. And they have big feasts that they have out there, like every spring, the beginning of the year, and they invite people to come in, and it's just to pay homage to Mother Earth is what they're doing.
By the way, $50 off, HSN card holders, around $38 a month. You could take a year to pay this off. That's even payments. So HSN card holders get VIP financing for this particular cuff. It is a special that we do for HSN card holders. You can pay it off and take a year to do that, and you have zero interest. It's just, there's no extra fee. And the HSN card, there's no fee to have an HSN card. Just letting you know, and I did the math for you, it's about a little under $38 a month to have this I mean, this is spectacular. And there's 3, and they're graduated. The one in the center, very large, and then you have the 2. And even if this was the bracelet by itself and that was the center, that would be something. But look at the size. And it's the symbol of 3, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I mean, wherever you go in the world, the jewelry has a lot of similar, it looks almost like a sun to me, or a flower in nature. And you said that, the smiling face in the center.
Yeah,
it's really beautiful, really spectacular. And Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Actual, genuine, we promise you Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I can't even believe that. Stabilized blue Sleeping Beauty turquoise freeform in 7x5" and 7x4", and then 8x5", and then 11x4". So all mixed in together, and then black jet and mother of pearl and abalone shell and red coral in that piece. All right, so we want to give you, are we going to talk about this now, Rob, or just a little preview? Okay, so this is the Kingman Turquoise Freeform Pendant at $159.90. Going to be coming up, and it's only $39.98 on FlexPay. So this is a freeform, meaning kind of natural. Like, the idea is that you would go into the stream and pick up a rock, and that would be kind of the shape of it. So it's very natural style. So that is available. And then the ring, and that's the ring that I'm wearing. And is that what we're talking about now? Okay. The ring, sizes 6 through 12. 12 is already limited, last call on size 12. $10 off, made in the USA, handmade, handcrafted. Look at the color of that genuine Kingman turquoise. Spectacular oval. It's a 16 by 11 millimeter oval, and it's just Amazing. And the art, this art is the livelihood of the Native Americans that create these pieces.
It is, and it is their only source of income, because this is all, the majority of the time, this is all they know. This is what they've grown up with. And the artisan here is Urban Sosi, and he's been working with Silversmith for the last 15 years, but never pursued it until now. He's been working with Mike Smith and Emerson Del Garrido, and just going into the art of silversmithing. He's barely coming into his own until now, and what he's doing is being taught the skills necessary to be a master silversmith, and so this is what he's come up with.
Really?
Yes.
So it's something that he came to kind of later on in life?
Yes, I mean, he's been in it, but never really
like hands-on
made pieces, himself. And so now he's being taught by Mike and Emerson, who are both of our master silversmiths. And so with this, the art we're on is in homage of a fan, and so you see the feathers on both sides, and they say, like, for the feathers, there are different feathers out there from different birds that are made for different ceremonies, and just like the feather that I have here, that you see here, feathers that are like this, different Native American tribes have said that, there are birds that were out there that were here before humans. And so the birds at the beginning of time were coming in until now, and they were becoming, being in order, and the biggest bird out there was the eagle. And so he was putting everybody in line, saying, this is what you're going to do in life. And so the littlest bird out there was the flicker bird. And so he came up to the eagle and said, what can I do for you? And so everybody kind of brushed him off, and he thought, nothing. And so while the eagle was giving everybody their duties, he told the bird, the flicker bird, to go up high in the sky, to go past the clouds, and see if you can touch the sun. And so while he thought that...
sounds like a bad idea.
While he thought, this would push the bird aside, he was talking to all the other birds. And so before he could say anything else, the flicker bird came back down with such force that he made a big crater within the earth, and all the other birds came around and thought, oh, maybe he had passed away. But since they were looking inside the crater, the flicker bird was behind them and said, I'm here. What else can I do? And
next.
So they turned around, and so the eagle,
small but mighty.
Yes, the eagle told him, he thought that this bird was just, able to do the task, and he was able to heal himself at the same time, because the back of his feathers were red, bright red, like the sun. And so he told the flicker bird, you're going to be used for healing. You're going to be able to heal people that are coming up, all the other birds that are out there. And so that's the tale of the flicker bird. And with the eagle feather is a symbolism, of freedom to Native Americans and to all other people as well. And he's one of the most powerful birds out there.
So this is kind of like a symbol of freedom.
Yes.
And also it seems like
healing too.
And also like that can-do spirit.
Yes.
And I love all those messages. By the way, 100 are spoken for. We have 50 left. And Rob, I think we need to update them on sizing. I'm guessing we don't have all the sizes left, because it's 6 through 12 is what we started with. So we definitely don't have all the sizes left. 6 is sold out. 10 is sold out. 11 is sold out. 12 is sold out. So we have 7, 8, and 9 only. Okay. So right now we have and they're all going to be gone soon, is the word that I'm getting. So 7, 8, and 9. By the way, if we sold out of your finger size here, how about that for a pinky ring? I mean, that's pretty cool, right? And then you got to have turquoise on all the fingers, right? So we're kind of building up that wardrobe. But wow. And so go to hsn.com, and you can purchase it that way, or you can call the number on your screen. A real live person will answer. We're always here live. There's always somebody here live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if there's any questions, like maybe you're saying, I'd love that, ring. Is there a necklace that would, go back with that? Our representatives know all the products, and they know the show and the brand, just like we do, the show hosts, that they know as well. So feel free to call up if you have questions as well. And $69.90 is a excellent value, truly excellent value. And you can't put a price on something that's handcrafted, handmade. There's now 30 rings left. Yeah, this is gone. I was like, thank you so much for your calls. We appreciate everybody being so excited. This is the last show of the visit. We've got so many more goodies, and our good friend Brett is going to tell you how to order with HSN Mobile, which is going to come in handy on a show like this when everything's selling out.
The HSN mobile app is convenient and easy to use for all of your HSN shopping needs. On the app, it's so easy to find the item you want and place your order within seconds. Read the product descriptions and reviews before you purchase, or watch a live feed of HSN and purchase the airing item and other items that have recently aired. Just go to hsn.com and search app to download now.
San Francisco is the home to a little bit of everything, including Benefit Cosmetics. As former models, Jean and Jane Ford knew the challenges women faced with makeup. Their solution? To create their own line focusing on solving women's beauty dilemmas. Today, Maggie and Annie carry on the family tradition. And those same products are still some of the most famous instant beauty solutions around the world.
Like our mom and aunt always say, laughter is the best cosmetic.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search Gemstone Guide to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Well, I'm so glad you're joining us. We're having a blast with our Tucson Gem event. We have a lot of things going on. By the way, my name is Helen Keeney. I'm an accredited jewelry professional. This is Jennifer Juan, who is familiar with the artist, represents the artist, kind of part of the family from the Native American culture where jewelry making is their livelihood. So what we're doing is they create the pieces handmade, hand done, and we bring them directly to you here at HSN with no middleman, and that's why these prices are so amazing. If you want to learn more about the Tucson Gem event, our own graduate gemologist, Siobhan Sarna, has a blog, and I know she's writing some amazing blog about this, and also on our HSN fan page, there's something special that we're doing where we'd love to get a picture of you with your personal jewelry collection. So make sure you check that out. But this is the Chaco Canyon Kingman Turquoise Free-Form Pendant at $159.90. It's representing that, nature, which is such a part of the world. Oh, we have 50 of these. Okay, there you go. You do not get a chain with it. The liquid silver chain that I'm wearing is available. You can wear the chain that you have. This has a very interesting bail. It's a hidden hook bail, and I can actually show you live if you want me to take it on and off in front of you. I believe I can do that. So it's a little hook, and then all you do is kind of put it on the way you kind of put something on the back. See, it's like a little hook, just right, like my finger out of the way. See the hook? And I'll put it on the necklace right here. Just like this. I think I don't even have to look. There you go. I just hooked it on. So, it has a big presence. This has a big presence. Very, really beautiful. Tell us about the artist on this one.
The artist in here is Thomas Yazzie, and he says that he was taught by his grandfather, like the basics of silversmithing. And so as he continued to go along, he started making jewelry by himself. And so when you see this, he says that he's been making jewelry for a long time, and it's been his tradition and his way of life, being that there are those artisans that we have that live way out in the bush out there, and they can go for months without going into the city. And so what they do is they get their provisions first in the city and bring them back, and they work on their jewelry. They live on the land, and they get their inspiration just from looking outside their backyard.
Yeah, because when we talk about freeform, there's different ways artists create jewelry. It's kind of, they're inspired by nature, or they're inspired by architecture, but this one kind of takes the inspired by nature to the next level. It's just sort of like, you know, like something that you'd see in a stream or outside. It's like we're not carving, it's specifically on purpose to be like a natural look to it. And with that hook bail, which is really cool, that hidden hook bail, you can kind of pop it on anything, and also it's very easy to take on and off of you know, certain, you know, whatever pieces you want. If you had a beaded necklace or this liquid silver that we have in the show, $39.98 to get home. Also, HSN card holders, you get an extra flex payment through everything in the show, and it is you know what? I definitely have to start bringing my glasses out on TV here. It's embarrassing. $31.98. That's your flex pay. We have, and while I was talking about it, we have 40 pendants left with 100 people. I'm not sure who's getting what. Rob, is this one getting limited as well? Okay, so there's about 30 left. Love it. Okay, so keep shopping, and 39 left. There you go. Oh, okay. Is it the cuff that I'm wearing, this one? Oh, okay. So still available is the Sleeping Beauty cuff. So let me give you a little peek at this. At $129.90. This is handmade, handcrafted, genuine Sleeping Beauty turquoise and all silver. Isn't that like a spectacular? I love it for layering. Like no matter what you have, this will just be beautiful to just kind of pop on. The item number is 433377. It is a customer pick on hsn.com already. It's a customer pick. $32.48 to get home. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to a set, and Jennifer's wearing them, and earrings and necklace, Sleeping Beauty turquoise, the star jewelry. Gorgeous earrings, and I want to turn around to show you how much silver is the back. Look at this, is all solid silver back here. Very limited. Both pieces are very, very limited. The earrings are $159.90. The necklace is $219. The silver work, I'd love to get even close here. They almost look like sand dollars or stars. I'm sure Jennifer, you know, wagon wheels, flowers. I know it's like star jewelry, but you know, you see so many images.
It's kind of abstract when you look at it.
Yeah. Tell us these are beautiful.
The artist in here, his name is Bobby Platero. He made the earrings as well as a necklace, and he says that the Sleeping Beauty turquoise represents Father Sky, and as you look at it, he's watching over women, and the starbursts that you see there are the Navajo people, because they say that they come from their ancestors come from the sky, the stars, and so when you greet someone, you would say Yat-eh, which means greetings from the stars above, and when you see this, this also has that concho look to it too as well, which is one of the main representations that I see of Navajo people, because you see a lot of concho belts that they have, necklaces and earrings too as well.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, I've seen again that image, but I'm not really sure. By the way, there's 43 necklaces and 36 earrings left. That's it. HSN card holders get extra flex pay. I should tell you about that. In the necklace, it's $36.65 to get the necklace home. The earrings are $26.65. I think I need longer arms. But to me, these are my favorite pieces, besides the princess cuff that I have to show, because I'm obsessed with the princess cuff. I love the florals and the feminine kind of look to this, and taking that Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which has no matrixing in it. It's all that robin's egg blue, and then having it or little matrixing, I don't want to say zero, a little matrixing in it, and you see that beautiful blue color and that kind of design. It looks very almost like it's like flowers and femininity. That's to me what this piece looks like. And I know that Mother's Day is a little bit away, but I feel like these would be great Mother's Day gifts or something to treat yourself. And it's really special. Yes, you can wear it with a white T-shirt and a pair of jeans, but you can wear it with so much more. I love turquoise with like corals. Like in the pink families, like we both had the exact same idea for Valentine's Day. Wearing like kind of in the pinks. Yeah. I love doing a total contrast, like not wearing turquoise with turquoise, but wearing it with. And actually, I've got some swatches here. I always like to show And you know, in the summer when you have those corals, this is my favorite. This is like one of my absolute favorites, to do turquoise with that summer coral, those pretty like soft, you know, pastels, like, or pink coral, you know, any kind of like soft color. Look how they just like, wow. And do you have something like this in your wardrobe? That's actually one of my absolute favorite colors to wear, and this is like a wow.
I like this because during the early spring times, we have our ceremonies that start up for the young women who are going through their puberty dance, and they wear a lot of turquoise and beadwork, and you can see the different colors that they have, the spring colors, like the swatch that you have there.
Yeah.
The yellows, the blues, the greens, and every single color under the rainbow just pops out.
Look at this, bang. Look at that. Look at, yeah, I mean, it's exactly what I'm saying. There's something very, the femininity about this. It makes me want to wear like spring fresh colors with this particular one, because to me, it has like a blooming kind of look to it. It almost looks like it has motion to it.
Yeah.
Because of this, it's almost like the spokes of a bicycle, and then the star, and you can almost see it turning. You can see movement. I think it's really incredible the way this particular designer, and you can see the oxidation gives it that 3D to it as well. It's really beautiful. So we have about 20 earrings and 20 necklaces, very, very limited. But we have more goodies to show you. I'm gonna show you the ring. Oh, the ring, okay. This is the first time I've seen a watch with Chaco Candy. I mean, maybe I just haven't presented one, but take a look at how gorgeous gemstones and turquoise. And then there's that watch face, which, by the way, the numbers are actually large enough for me to read without my reading glasses. And then you have a toggle clasp. There's only 30 of these? Okay, we have 30 watches. It's that kind of a show. 525-642, $65.98 on FlexPay. So I just wanted to let you know the watch is coming up, unless it sells out before we get to it, because there's only 30 of them. But coming up, and it's a beautiful watch. How many? We don't do a lot of watches with Chaco Candy, do you?
We haven't, but it's been a while since we brought some with, you know, the topaz. A lot of it we've had before. Had wolves on there, or either horses on there, and not just straight turquoise and topaz that we have there.
Oh, it's amazing. Okay. This ring is like knock your socks off. Wow. We are talking about Kingman turquoise, an elongating ring. And by the way, see how I can bend and move my hand, because in the back, see how it's tapered, completely tapered? Look at that. Wow. You know, I think this would be really cool on your pointer finger, and you've got it as a pinky ring. I mean, that is, it's amazing. This is a customer pick on hsn.com and $40 off. Look at you. Yeah.
I like this because when I first got the samples out, and that's one of my favorite things, you know, when I get that, and the things that really catch my eye what caught my eye was the ring, the bracelet. I've had there was this cuff necklace that we had on earlier, yesterday actually, and just things that catch my eye that are unique, you know, to the eye. And it's, for me, I like to wear them, especially coming from Arizona to here on the plane. You know, a lot of people like to sit and, you know, people watch, or either, for me, I like to jewelry watch.
Yes, and, jewelry watch. It's like people watching only for joy. I love that. And
if I see someone with, you know, any type of turquoise jewelry, silver jewelry, and it's fun to hear the stories. And there was a woman that I was sitting by. She had a Zoni, like a bracelet, and I was looking at her first, and she kind of got nervous around me, and so
why is this woman staring at my jewelry?
Yeah, so I asked her, you know, where did you get that? And so she says, well, it's kind of a funny story, and she said that she was riding with her daughter out to California, and that was their first time going on a mother-daughter like a trip. She was in an RV, and she had happened to come upon a mother and a daughter who were on the side of the road. I guess they were stuck. They were on their way to California too as well, but I guess she was going for, it was some type of beauty pageant that was out there.
Oh, really?
And so the woman that was on the side of the road was kind of a hippie-ish type of person, and she said that her husband had gone to get a tow truck, and so just her and her, they weren't too far off, and so from the family, and so she was very eager to get to California, and so she said her husband had, you know, her money and whatever else that she had, and so she had the bracelet. So she says, you know, if I trade you this, you know, could you give us a ride to here? And so the woman was like, I'm not too sure. sure, I won't take your jewelry, but, I'll give you a ride. And the lady was like, no, you're doing us a favor. So she said she gave that to her, and she remembered that on her mother-daughter trip. And so helping another mother-daughter out, she had that memory of it, and so she kept it for a while. And then so she was asking me where I got my jewelry, and I'm like, well, this is where I go to Tampa. And so I told her about what I do, and so she was amazed that, there were people out there still in the Southwest that made handmade jewelry.
There's not a lot of people. There's like the same 5 or 6 people that we've talked about. Mike Smith, you know what I mean?
Because she asked to look, what was inscribed in back of the jewelry, and I said, this person had made it, and this is where he came from.
And by the way, a lot of the jewelry will have the initials inside, and I'm not sure this piece does, but when you get yours home in Chaco Canyon, some of them have the actual artist written in name inside the piece. Yeah. Look at how beautifully this is made, and that's the back. So when you pop it on, it's super comfortable. Look at that, and look at the wow of that Kingman turquoise. Look at that beautiful color. That is gorgeous. That is that robin's egg blue as well. We have 150 rings. I feel like we have a lot of rings because everything else has been like, we've got 20, but it's like we have 150 rings. And we have sizes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 right now. As a matter of fact, this is a good one to kind of do on not like a traditional ring finger, like a pointer finger, a cocktail ring, on the right hand ring, and it's a wow. And especially if you do 5 rings turquoise, this will be like the wow. Because when you go with this one, really all the other ones have to take a back seat. Right.
Yes.
This is going to be the front seat. Everything else is going to be the back seat.
Like you said, the wow factor, and I've had people grab my hand or grab my earrings on the plane. I mean, just to ask questions. And so, what I like about this is the way that the turquoise pops, and especially the size and the amount of turquoise that is on there.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you did a ring with one of these cabochons, you'd be like, okay, I'm done. And I can give you the size. It's an oval, 8 by 10 millimeter. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. One of them would be like, okay, that's a beautiful ring. You're getting 5 of them. Okay. Almost everything's gone. Size 6, 7, and 8 only now. That's what we have. Only size 5, size 6, size 7, and size 8. So, go to hsn.com, and I'm excited for those of you when you get this home and open the box. It's even more spectacular in person because of the size of the stones and how long they are. All right. Wow, this is gorgeous. Take a look at the Kingman turquoise cuff, and you can see how gorgeous these pieces go together. 20 by 15 ovals. Look how big these 20 by 15 ovals are. And then you have the silversmith work on both sides, just incredible. And on the inside, look at that. You see the design on the inside. Isn't that amazing? I mean, no one has to do that. That's for you. And there's only 31 of them. I think this has the artist mark on this as well. It does.
It is, and especially for this, this person is well known for his stamp work. And the artist in here is Gilbert Smith, and he's been a silversmith, a master silversmith all his life. He's very well known for his stamp artwork, and especially making big, bold, beautiful pieces like this.
A guy could wear that. I feel like a man could wear this as well. Yeah, definitely. A man could wear this, or a woman. So Father's Day, Mother's Day. I mean, some of these are so big that, you could wear these, a lot of different, wow, look at the size of the silver though. Look at that. It's really beautiful. And, I say I like to layer. I almost feel like this one might have its own wrist all by itself. Right?
I like this because this reminds me of a piece of jewelry that I've had. And I've had my aunts and my uncles, go through my jewelry just to check out what I have, and I went with a friend of mine to a rodeo, and he was looking through my jewelry and just talking about it, and so we went to the rodeo, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking, I'm like, man, I said, you have a nice cuff that you have on, and he goes, yeah, thanks, because you know where I got it, and I said, where? He goes, it's yours. And I said, what? And I didn't even know he took it. And he goes, I like it because, you know, when you wear it, you know, it looks feminine.
Right.
But when I wear it, he goes, it just looks good on me. He
Right,
says.
right. No, I was going to say, I could see that. By the way, this fits a wrist. It may not be right for a guy because it's a smaller size. We had 2 sizes. One just sold out. It fits a wrist 6 to 7 inches. And if you're a little smaller than that, you can give a little squish.
I have a
All of
large
them are
wrist
going to
and
sell out.
it
That's
fits
what I'm
good,
hearing from my
yes.
producer. It's appraised, by the way, it's $740. We send it out to 3 legally approved appraisal houses, and our advertised appraisal is the lowest of the 3 appraisals. So we have 17 of these for everyone who's calling. Express automated ordering. You can go to hsn.com. You can use FlexPay. And by the way, this is also available for VIP financing. So if you have an HSN card, I did the math for you, it's about $33 a month. And, you know, HSN card is, what do we do? What's happened? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Thank you so much for your calls and orders. I think you're going to be amazed how gorgeous these pieces are in person. All right. The watch, the watch, the watch. You know, we've been working together for many, many years. Maybe you've had watches. I haven't done a watch with you. Swiss Blue Topaz. Pair cuts, 9x6mm, mined in Brazil. The beautiful stabilized blue King turquoise in the 9x6mm from the US. The total carat weight is over 13 carats of genuine gemstones. You have a toggle closure. You have a flat glass crystal, stainless steel back. It has, you know, all those beautiful gemstones, floral-shaped stations of bezel set, pear-shaped Kingman turquoise, and Swiss blue topaz on that beautiful base. I mean, this is such a wow piece. Now, this is so limited. Now, I showed it once, and 8 of them sold. And you may say, okay, 8, well, you probably have 6,000 left. I have 27 bracelets. I have 27 of these. And pretty much everything's selling out. I don't know, we're gonna have to bring some shoes out here in a minute because we're gonna not have any jewelry left, but I'm excited that you're loving it. By the way, you're being shy though. No one's calling in. We do have a toll-free testimonial line, and if you get this watch, stay on the line. You can talk to us afterwards. 1-866-376-8255. If you own Chaco Canyon and bought it here over the years, we would love for you to be a part of the show. Or if you're picking up this watch, and I want to show you the toggle clasp. I'm going to turn it a little bit. So you see it's a toggle clasp, so you can adjust it to the length you want. It's 8.5 inches in the length and 1 3/16 in the width, but you can, again, adjust it. You can make it smaller or bigger, which is what I did. And you see these stations of, again, that kind of sunburst. It's a kind of a recurring theme that I see. Jennifer, with this beautiful, look at these genuine gemstones.
And again, the artisan here, her name is Loretta Dalgarito. We've had her picture on before, and she has started out silversmithing since she was 14 years old. And after school, she would help her cousin with her jewelry making. And she says that she's been a silversmith for well over 38 years. And she started out making little silver droplets, and then later on after school, she would go and help out, you know, with setting stones and everything else after that. And she's very accomplished in what she does, and she's very humble. She loves people talking about her jewelry. She loves people buying her jewelry, and she also loves the fact that people love her jewelry. And she was thinking about retiring, you know, this past year, but a lot of people had talked to her about it and kind of talked her out of retiring right now. But she says that, you know, as long as people continue to love, you know, Native American jewelry, you know, she's going to be out there, you know, continuing to make it.
Well, what? No, a lot? No? Okay, so we have 20 left in the watch. We have 20 people who can get this watch. And by the way, the face of the watch is a mother of pearl, blue mother of pearl, faux blue mother of pearl. So it's not actual mother of pearl. That's the only thing on the watch that isn't, you know, genuine, but wanted to create that blue color to kind of set off the stones. Genuine turquoise, genuine topaz, and a huge, huge amount. The carat weight altogether, 13.6. What? Do we not have any more of these now? Okay, so we're about to have none of these left. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you know, I have to be honest, this is by me asking my producer to show this. It's a personal favorite of mine, the Princess Cuff. And I know we gave a quick peek at it, and 5 of them were spoken for, but it's a sale price. And I love Princess Cuffs. This is the only one we have. You put the ring on first, and then you put the cuff on and give it a little squeeze. It is so incredibly sexy and really comfortable, and you've got all that beautiful detail. It has gemstones and genuine beautiful turquoise. Is this Sleeping Beauty or is this Kingman on this one? I don't know if I had a card for this. I think I'm gonna look that up and tell you. Or maybe my producer Rob can look that up for you. It's $53.98 to get home. Okay. Now, we gave you a little peek at the pendant when we were showing you the liquid silver chain, and you already started picking that up. So here we go. We're gonna do a quick presentation. And you know what? This wasn't scheduled in the show, but this is genuine Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Handcrafted, and this cross was handcrafted by Zuni Silversmith. Carmichael?
Carmichael Halo.
Halo, okay. I was gonna say, I wouldn't even, and you know, this is beautiful traditions from the American Southwest and using genuine Sleeping Beauty turquoise. I love the way it's inlaid like a puzzle piece, and I wanna show you the back, which has details on like a signature on the back. Look at that. Isn't that cool? You see the name.
Signed by him.
Actually signed by him, because we don't have a lot of these. There's 136 of these. These were not, this was not scheduled to even be in the show, but we had so many sellouts that we have a little extra time to talk about this.
This is one of my favorites, and especially the Princess Cuff that you have on. That is indeed Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Thank you. I was actually just going to ask everybody in the room that same question. So the Princess Cuff is Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Okay, wow. All right.
And again, he's one of our Zuni artisans, and so what we're doing again is branching out to the Zuni tribe and bringing in different artisans and showing their craft work, and they're very well known for their inlay work and especially their pottery too as well.
Well, I think that if you have a cross collection, you don't have this, right?
No.
You don't have this, you know, because we have lots of beautiful, amazing jewelry designers here at HSN, and maybe you have, I don't know, we've got, you know, beautiful crosses from Nikki Butler, beautiful crosses from Victoria Wick, but here is turquoise. I don't know if we've done, I think Jay maybe has done some turquoise cross, I mean, but I've never seen anything with this inlay where it's flush. You know, it's smooth, like it's smooth all the way. And you just see the dimensions in it. And the center is a circle. And it's kind of bringing the whole, and see how it's rounded edges? Some crosses are more like kind of sharp, and this is more like a rounded, you know, kind of smooth all the way around. I think I've got the dimensions on it. It's 2 5/16 in the length. That's how long it is, 2 5/16, and then the width is 1.5 inches. By the way, just to reiterate, the chain is not included, but we do have the chain available. It's that liquid silver chain. I think it's between $25 and $30, depending on what length you get. Very, very affordable. If you want to add the chain to your order, you can do that on hsn.com or talk to your representative if you're calling up to grab this. So 65 of these were just spoken for while I was chatting about the cross, and we have under 100 left. So we're going to talk about it maybe for another minute, and then maybe all of them will be gone. $23.98 to get home. Always a great gift. Great gift, great graduation, great Mother's Day, great birthday, wedding present. I mean, it's always a great gift. Item number 486066, if you would like to pick up this gorgeous cross, we have just a couple, like a minute left in the show. This flew right by, didn't it?
It did.
And you had just one show earlier with Connie, and then this show, and then that's it for the whole visit, right?
Yes.
And when are you going to be back?
I'm not too sure.
Not how many months, or
probably another 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months. All right. Well, I hope I get a show with you. We always love working with you, Jennifer.
Same here.
Happy Valentine's
Same to
Day.
you.
All right. Well, I'm so glad you guys are shopping. You can keep shopping on hsn.com. Put Chaco Canyon in the search. Stay tuned. I've got lots of great goodies coming up next in 10 faves. So stay tuned.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional mishaps like everyday drops, spills, and cracked screens. It's easy to add when you are checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
It's HSN's President's Day sale. Enjoy 4 days of special pricing on some of your favorite brands like Samsung, Bissell, and Joy Mangano. Don't miss other exclusive offers like 4 or more FlexPay on everything all weekend long. Free shipping on all electronics. Free shipping on all Simmons Beauty Rest mattresses. Plus daily flash sales, 50% off or more. Check back each day on hsn.com. HSN's President's Day sale starts Friday. Only on HSN.
I grew up always dreaming and wanting to create things.
I see something and I see that we can make it better.
One day, the light bulb just went off. Nobody has this. They're waiting for me to invent it.
Next thing you know, you're on HSN and the whole world's hearing about it.
It just sold out.
Very excited for you.
HSN celebrates the dreamers, inventors, and entrepreneurs who follow their hearts, helping American dreams come true.
Being here today proves anything is possible.